Hi there, in this video I'm going to show you my vibrato sequence. The use of vibrato adds beauty and depth to a player's sound. Cello players use what's called an arm vibrato. This motion takes its roots through shifting, and a vibrato is a sequence of mini shifts that start from the note and travel around the note, up and down. So first, without using the bow, I'm going to have you do what I call the string polish. We're going to do this between half position and fourth position on the cello, or basically the nut and then this cradle area up here. So I'm just polishing the strings. And I'm not using my other hand at all. This makes no noise except for this polishing sound. Now, when I'm really comfortable with that, or when my fingertips start to tingle because they're warming up now, I'm going to make that motion smaller and smaller so that my finger and my thumb connect to the string, as if I'm stuck in chewing gum. So right now you'll notice that my index finger is still keeping that arm motion going, but the index finger and the thumb are stuck in one position. I'm going to go back to that polishing the string, and I'm going to get stuck on my second finger now. Making the motion smaller and smaller, and then my thumb and my second finger get stuck. Now I'm going to do it with my third finger. Get stuck on that, make it smaller, get stuck on the third finger and the thumb. And then the pinky is the weakest finger to do vibrato. So my pinky and my third finger are going to go down when it's time to get stuck in the chewing gum. Then go back to the big motion. Now, without the bow, that's one way to do it. With the bow, I'm going to have you do it without any sound. This is kind of like patting your head and rubbing your tummy right now, because you're asking your two hands to do something completely different. One hand's moving incredibly fast, the other hand needs to move slow. So here's what I'm going to do with my bow. I'm going to take my bow and I'm going to stick it in between the strings and the body of the instrument, in that under part. And I'm going to start down by my frog, and I'm just going to get used to just bowing some nice, simple down and up bows, some nice legato strokes. And then I'm going to start that shaking motion with my hand. You'll see it's a coordination exercise right now. All right. Now I'm going to get stuck on that first finger. So I get stuck on my chewing gum. One hand's moving fast, the other one's moving slow. You don't want to have any jerky motions as you're doing it. Going back to the big motion. I'm going to get stuck on my second finger. Big motion again. Stuck on the third finger. Big motion again. Getting stuck on the third and the fourth finger. And what I like to think of as I'm doing this is I'm going to usually set my metronome to a quarter note about 60, and my bow is going to be pulling and pushing whole notes, and I'm just going to, in a down bow and an up bow, that's where I'm going to do my my shifting string polish, getting stuck in the chewing gum exercise. And ideally I want to get stuck on the finger on a down bow and also do it on an up bow before I initiate the shifting exercise. Now, with the bow, I'm just going to pull an open D string sound, shaking, getting stuck. Be patient with yourself. It takes a lot of time to get through all three of these steps. It won't happen overnight, but I encourage you to work through each of the steps for several days, maybe weeks, and you'll get there. Thank you.